Okay, let's get into everything we got here today. I actually have a pretty decent sized haul video here of stuff. Got a record, got comics, Blu-rays, 4Ks, and a DVD. So let's get into it. Let's start with the comics. Just three things. I got Sonic and DC issue number 5. Been really loving this comic book crossover. I know they're doing some figures. Don't know if I'm going to quite get them just because figure space is getting tight, and I want to save ones for things I really need. And Mega Man X issue number 1. I actually grabbed 2 of those because my coworker wanted me to grab one, so pretty cool. This I wasn't sure if I was going to get. This came out a couple weeks ago. It's the Superman Treasury edition. This is a variant cover, I believe. That's because it's got Superman from the new movie on the front and stuff. This is just, kind of a bunch of really cool storylines of Superman in there. This was like $15, and I came out a couple weeks back, and I asked them, hey, do you think did you guys get these in? Because I didn't see it anywhere. And they were like, oh yeah, we're not going to be able to order anymore. We sold out or something like that, or whatever the problem was. And then today I was there, and he's like, hey, did you need this? I was like, oh shit, you got it. So I grabbed it. Wasn't going to pass that up. And then the other thing I got here today was a record. This is really cool. So this is from Fantastic Four First Steps. And this was $16. These are super limited from what I understand, but you just open this up, get a little vinyl here. This plays Let Us Be Devoured from the score and the Fantastic Four theme. So if you're a really big fan of that, that's pretty cool to have. I love the score to the new movie, even if I wasn't a huge fan of the movie per se. I did like that score, so I grabbed that. Other 2 things here before we get into the pre-orders, which I guess you can already see, but I found this on Amazon for $5, and that is the Really Loud House Season 1 for $5. This has 20 episodes in it, and yeah, it's on 3 disc. And for 20 episodes for $5, hell yeah, I'll grab that. I have not seen this show. I liked the Loud House at a point, and then it just kind of kept going. And it seems like it's not really gone anywhere, which is weird. But it's one of those shows that you'd think would have been wrapped up by now. But they keep making the show, and it seems like less and less people like it, and the more it's gone on, the less appeal it seems to have. So I do want to check this out, though. For $5, I figured I'd grab that. And I do want to get some more of those Loud House DVD sets, because I just want to support anytime Nickelodeon puts out season sets of a show. Because there are so many of their shows that they just don't have season sets or DVDs or complete series sets of. And they're just locked away on streaming, or they're removing episodes and doing weird stuff. It's just crazy stuff. Last one I grabbed here. This was $9. Silent Hill Revelation. I have heard awful things about this movie. I don't even want to spend much time on it. I grabbed this just because I need to get both the Silent Hill movies, because they're doing a new Silent Hill movie. I'm sure I'm going to hate this, but I'm doing a video on it next year, so stay tuned. I'm not sure if that's going to be on this channel or my main channel. Probably my main, because it's a January thing, and there isn't a lot of stuff to make content about in January, People are busy, they're going back to work, and all the cool streaming stuff came out either in early January, like around New Year's, so people could binge it, or it came out during Christmas or Thanksgiving. So a lot of people are still catching up with content and things like that. How do I open this? This one's really tightly shrink wrapped, which is not fun for me, who's trying to get this open. Alright, here we go. I think I got it. This is really cool. This is from a company I've heard a lot about, but I've never actually picked up one of their releases. But this release caught my eye, and it was for a really good price. It's like $25 for 40 episodes. That is Highlander, the complete animated series, on a standard Blu-ray definition disc. So let me explain what that means. for all you who do not know, basically, this company Discotech, what they do is they take certain shows like this, they're a little bit older, that there is really no money in remastering the show, or maybe there isn't a good way to remaster it and have really good HD elements of it, because it's not one of those types of shows, it's just the way it was made. So what they do is they just put it on a Blu-ray disc anyways, and it's in regular standard definition. The reason they put it on a Blu-ray disc is because you can fit more episodes on a disc by doing this. So they put 40 episodes on a Blu-ray disc because this can fit 40 episodes. Now if this was actually remastered, it probably wouldn't have all 40 episodes on one disc, right? There'd be a couple. But this is not remastered, because what would be the point? Do you think you spend a couple $1,000,000, a few $1,000s, whatever it costs, to remaster 40 episodes of Highlander, the animated series? Who's going to buy that, right? So they're still putting it on a Blu-ray disc, saving it because it saves space and saves the company money, because they don't have to spend time printing multiple discs for no reason. And this should be the norm. We should stop making DVDs. But unfortunately, there's a large percentage of people who still buy DVDs, so we keep getting them. And so this is a really cool release. I love the artwork here, though. Look at that nice slip cover. And then I love the different artwork underneath. Never seen this show, but I do love Highlander, so I picked that up. And you know what I'm going to do with that? I'm probably going to make a video about that whenever we get that Highlander reboot with Henry Cavill, which I don't think we're ever getting, guys, because, man, they've been talking about that thing forever, so we will see. And then this is the big release of the week. I'm surprised this dropped to $30, to be honest, because this is a Disney title, and they've just been not dropping prices and stuff. But this one did drop to $30, and so I went ahead and snagged it. Since I really enjoyed this movie. It's a really good movie. I actually meant to see it a second time in theaters. The time was just not on my side. Maybe it was a pretty stacked month for certain movies and other things I had going on. Birthdays and going out of town, things like that. So I just never got around to it. But here is the 4K slip of Thunderbolts. With Marvel movies, I don't really do the steelbooks. I just like the slips. Do I have any Marvel steelbooks back there? No, I don't. I just have the Disney Plus shows steelbook, because that's the only way they release them. But great look and release here. I love this movie, so cannot wait to rewatch that, because again, I meant to. I'm probably going to see Fantastic Four again in the theater before I saw that, which is crazy, because I like that movie significantly more, which I'm not hearing the same from other people, which is interesting, but it's a really good movie. Sleeper hit, if you ask me. Let me know your thoughts, like, share, and subscribe.